Hey book besties, welcome back to the channel, or welcome if you're new. My name is Kyan and this is Kindness Booked, and today's video is kind of a smorgasbord of things, but it will be titled My April Hopefuls because these are the books I'm hoping to read in April. But few housekeeping things. I got COVID in like mid-February. It wasn't great. I didn't bounce back very well from it. So my channel kind of went to the wayside because like I just wasn't able to manage it. And then I got back into work and like work was crazy and life's just been lifing. So I unfortunately shut down completely and like wasn't posting here. And I have been working really hard kind of to like come up with a schedule in like my own mind about how I want to come back to my channel this time around and how to kind of make it a little bit more manageable for myself, because I was having like super high expectations for myself and not really giving grace to myself when it comes to like just how busy sometimes, like, you know, all of our jobs ebb and flow. And I feel like this time of year is like very difficult for people in the education system. And I need to be like kinder to myself about it, especially since I don't want to lose the love of posting videos and content and all that kind of stuff. So with all that being said, the first change I'm making is I'm only going to expect one video for myself a week. And I understand like it was only 2 videos, but like I wasn't in a good routine. I wasn't doing my content ahead of time. I got behind, things became very overwhelming, and I shut down. So in an effort to avoid that, I would really like to do like one structured video a week. However, I do have a lot of vlogs and things in the works as well. So those will be posted and like all that kind of stuff. What am I trying? Okay, yes, those will be posted and things like intermittently, and like there won't be a scheduled day for them. So I don't feel nearly as bad, say like one a week, because like you'll probably end up with probably about 2 a week. But like structured sit down, like rec videos, like I have a bunch of really great ideas. Those are gonna be coming to you once a week, just so like I can kind of manage everything else. Also, I'm going to be switching up how I do my wrap-ups. So I'm going to do quarterly, like, I know this piece is lying. I'll be doing quarterly favorite wrap-ups. So January, February, March favorites. And then there'll be like 5 favorites per month. And like we'll kind of go in depth and like kind of talk about it. So that video will be like a little bit lengthy. But then I'll do like recent reads. So like over the weekend, if I like do like a little 24-hour readathon, like I'll talk to you about like the books I finished. Or if I read like 3 or 4 books, I'll like at Pilates, not like doing like while I'm doing Pilates, but like while I'm in the parking lot waiting, we'll chat about it. Or what do you call it, or while I'm doing my makeup, or maybe I'm like meal prepping or whatever. Like I just kind of want them to feel a lot less like I'm waiting until the end of the month and like trying to remember everything, and then I'm not giving each book like kind of like the credit it's due almost. So that's going to be adjusting as well. So I'm kind of interested to see like where I take the concept and all of that. Without further ado, let's chat about my April hopefuls. I actually shopped my January, February, March hopefuls list to see what I hadn't finished, to see what I wanted to include on this list. So let's get it started. First and foremost, Romance and Rambles that Jessa and I do for our book club is doing Her Pheromone by C.M. Stunich. This is a Why Choose Alien Romance. That's all I know about it. And what had us picking it, not only is it Alien April, but what had us picking it is the fact that neither one of us have ever read a Why Choose but make it alien romance. And that is a very interesting concept to the both of us. And we were very intrigued by it. And I was like, absolutely, let's do it. Okay. I have a decent amount of books in front of me. All right. First up is going to be Done and Dusted by Lila Sage. I have had this on many a TBR and obviously have not been successful in reading it. Also, if you see movement behind me, it's just Belle. She wanted to be a part of the moment. But as far as I understand, this is a small town brother's best friend romance. And I think she comes to, she left her small hometown. Okay, she's coming back. He's the bad boy, but also the official 5th member of her family, older brother's best friend. I just see older brother's best friend. So very excited about this one. Like I said, I've had this on my DVR for a hot minute. And I kind of think like cowboys are what I need right now to like, I don't know, feel something. Then I've got Burnout and Playboy. My bestie Mare put these on my TBR for February, and I didn't get a chance to get to them, so I want to go ahead and start the series, and then I want to say I can also finish it, but I don't know. Oh, these are cute. I like the chapter headings and stuff like that. I almost made a really dumb comment, so I'm glad that like I looked again at the back of the book before I said it. But this is a motocross. Is that what I think this is? And then this is okay. Obviously, it has something to do with the motorcycle. Let me pause for a second. I wasn't saying that like I think it's that, and it's right here. It just I don't know what they call it. Motocross. Okay, motocross circuit. And then we obviously have a football player. Love that for me. Then we have Serpentine Valentine by Gianna Darling. This is, whose special edition is this? Hello Lovely box. So I love Gianna Darling, and I was really excited when I was able to get my hands on this cover, obviously. I haven't read it, but I do have like 3 copies of it. So, because this has been on my list for a while now, I'm like, no, I need to go ahead and get to it. But, and I don't know if anybody else does this, but sometimes I get worried when I get like really close to the end of an author's backlist. Even though my intention is to binge it, I start to slow down a little bit because I'm like, okay, but then like, what if I'm having a really bad day and I know I just need like a Gianna Darling in my life and then I don't have it because I've read them all. And then someone right now would be like, oh, but reread. Yeah, I hear what you're saying, but like, what if I need something fresh and like new? Anyways, gonna read this. Unconditional by QB Tyler. This is, I believe I got this at a signing. And I don't know, but like this man and his face just like they do something to me. Like that's all I can say. Like that's it. I haven't explicitly told her I loved her since we crossed these lines, but I hope she knows. I hope she knows with every kiss, every touch, every moment, I risk my entire life just to hold her in my arms in a way I know I shouldn't. Hope she knows that I give up everything to love her forever. And I think this is ballet dancer, police officer. Ew. So yeah, that's about all I know, but I do know that a good portion of the time when people, oh my God, that's stunning. I do know a good portion of the time when people recommend QB Tyler, I believe this is where they start with her. So I've already started her backlist, so maybe I did it a little bit differently, but who cares? This is The Huntsman. It is by Naima Simone. I got the fancy special edition, sprayed edges, first edition, I believe, because I actually pre-ordered this. Because funny enough, Katie Robert was on Threads about this book, and she was like, I'm obsessed. Like, I can't go and like write my own book because I have to read this, blah, blah, blah. And from my understand is it's a crime family, so it's like The Huntsman, but make it mafia, from my understanding. But no, I'm in. I honestly like can't wait. Then we have The Fake Mate by Lana Ferguson, and this is Wolf Shifters, which is why I really wanted it. He's an unmated alpha. They both work in, from my understanding, the medical field. And then I don't know, I can't tell if she's also a shifter or not, but it said shifters with an S. So I'm excited. I don't think I've ever read any of hers, but like I'm always looking for more wolf shifter romances. So if you have suggestions, please let me know. Did you want to sniff the book? Okay. Then we have this behemoth. Is it ever this serious? I don't know. But anyways, this is the next book. I believe it's the 3rd book in the Lord series. And this is my next book. I don't know who it is. Tyson and some poor unsuspecting lady who's going to become obsessed with him. It's super dark. It's like secret society aspect of it. I don't want to give too much away because it like is the 3rd book and I don't want to accidentally spoil something, but I love it. I'm a big fan and I'm really excited to keep going. Then, excuse me, ma'am. You have God of Wrath by Rena Kent. This is book 3 in the Legacy of the God series. And it does say him. So Jeremy Volkov is the main character in this one, the male main character. And then, I can't remember what her name is. I know who it is, but it's not in the blurb, so I'm not going to say it. But I have been holding off on this one simply because I think this one's going to end up being my favorite because his dad is also my favorite. And he just gives me like even more unhinged Adrian vibes, and I'm like, ooh, and I've been like wanting to read it, and like, yes, I've been like desperately wanting to read it and like obsessed with it, and I'm like, I keep looking at it and keep going like, oh, I should pick it up, and I just don't. So I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna be brave, and I'm gonna read the one that I think is gonna be the favorite of my series, and I'm gonna stop pretending like it'll be the end of the world. And yeah, I'm just really interested to see, like, because I adore his dad so much, does dad still get to stay up there, or does like the son remove him from my top Rena male main character? I don't know. Let's find out together. And then to go ahead and finish her off, I'm going to read Red Rising. Meredith wants me to read it. She picked it in February for me to read. She's been trying to get me to read the series for I don't even know how long at this point. Oh, Pierce Brown's hot. Anyways, sorry, I saw his like author photo and I don't know how like recent this is, but like, what's up? Anyway, Red Rising, I don't know anything about it. I do believe it is science fiction. I know it has a very strong following. I know it is incredibly popular, and I know Mare wants me to read it, so I think I'm just gonna grow up and read it. It's really where we're at now. So that's what we're gonna do. Ender, Katniss, and now Darrow. I know Katniss. I don't know who Ender is. I'll have to look that one up. It's just the blurb on the front. All right. Those are the books I'm going to be reading. Obviously, I think I'm going to be reading more than like just what's in the stack, but I didn't want to overwhelm myself. And sometimes when I put books on my TBR, once I put them on the TBR, like I become disinterested because I'm a mood reader. So I wanted to be careful with what I did in order to make sure that like I could be successful in this TBR, because I do truly, like, these are books I absolutely want to be reading. And I'm very, very excited for this upcoming month. Yeah, so it's great to be back. Thank you so much if you watched the entire video, or even if you just tuned in for a couple minutes. I'm getting my sea legs back, so yeah, I'm pretty excited. Hope you are excited. And as always, book besties, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.